All right, everybody. Samori Benjamin here at Madison Square Garden with a special guest, former longtime NBA player, also a New York Knicks draftee, and now a Denver Nuggets broadcaster, Mr. Scott Hastings, and also, don't want to forget, NBA champion, Detroit Pistons 1990. Mr. Hastings, great meeting you, and coming here with a Denver Nuggets team that 3 years ago won a championship, playing pretty good now, just got back Jokic. So how do you think Denver is looking right now?
Right now, they're individual pieces that you can tell. Okay, you'll see moments, but it's kind of like if we were to go back in our childhood, like the man I see in front of me right now walking, I mean, I saw you walking in here with the confidence of the world. Everybody's slapping you, high fiving. They know you. Yeah. But when you start bringing guys back, Murray missed the time. Aaron Gordon's still out. Cam Johnson's still out. Christian Brown just came back last game. Valachuska missed 11 games. They've got to learn to walk again. They've got to learn to not only walk individually, and there's some rust that builds up when you miss a month of the season. But now I gotta know your flow. I gotta know how you go. So you can tell the pieces are going to be okay. But right now they're trying to get the flow back and figure out how they do it together.
You know what? I want to ask, go back real quick, back to your childhood. I know you're from Kansas. You grew up in Kansas. How did you get into basketball growing up in Kansas?
Well, my dad played, and he played back then. He played, they used to like travel. They called him AAU back then. Not like the AAU we see now, see these kids rolling. These are like guys that usually were out of college, and they would go around and they have spots. He played with the Phillips 66ers, which is an old company, and they sponsor these guys, and they kind of bar score. Anyway, so he loved basketball. He got me in when I was real young, and just kind of grew with that. And I was lucky growing up in a neighborhood where we played all the time. We played all the sports all the time, but we had, I mean, it's like the movies you see. We had 8 dudes, and we were playing baseball or football or basketball together. In fact, a buddy of mine, still a friend of mine, his name is Craig Knoll, N-U-L-L. He said, he told me about a little kid, I was like 11, 12, 10, 11. You make it to the NBA, you tell me you've already been to the NBA, the Knoll Basketball Association. So I always had to tell people, I've been in the NBA before, but no, it was just a great neighborhood. My dad kind of got me, led me into it, and then just grew from there.
Yeah, and I know that you won a state championship in high school. So that, what was the talent level like in Kansas on the basketball court? And what was the competition level like on the basketball court in Kansas? And how did it feel to win the state championship?
Well, we had a great team. The cool thing about my team that won a state championship, we had 5 guys that grew up in the same hometown since we were kids. We went to grade school together, went to the junior high. It was junior high back then, not middle school, went to high school together. And so we had actually 5 seniors that played. All 5 played, and 3 of the 5 started. All the way up to us with state championships. So we knew each other well, we played each other well, we loved each other. I still go on vacation with 2 of those guys that I graduated high school with. It was just a bonding. Listen, I don't know, the town, we thought the town was pretty good. We were the smallest school in our classification, and we won the state that year. We played 3 big city teams around Topeka, a couple from Kansas City in that area. So we thought we were pretty big stuff. We thought we played the best, but they weren't better than us.
Nice. And so you ended up going to college in Arkansas, playing for the great Eddie Sutton. How was it playing for him, and how did you end up in Arkansas?
I broadcast today and say things today that he taught me when I was 18 years old, 65. So I'm saying things like, pass into post, fake high, pass low, all these stuff I learned from the time I was a kid. He taught me how to play. So I owe him everything. He taught me how to go from being a boy to a man. He taught me the importance of team. He taught me the importance of fundamentals.
Okay, last one. They need your last one. I know you were drafted by the Knicks in '82, second round. So yeah, what was that experience like? I know you were not here that long, but what was that experience like to be drafted into the NBA by the Knicks and then your greatest Madison Square Garden moment?
Okay, it was awesome. Scary as hell. A Kansas kid coming to the Big Apple. I got to meet one of my heroes. I love the NBA basketball, but it's on once a week. But I got to meet Dave DeBusschere, was my general manager, and he was like the first guy. I've watched him on television. Now he's telling me what to do. And he challenged me one time, and I was afraid of him. Bet me $1,000 to shoot, and I didn't have $1,000. Plus, I didn't take the butcher. You ain't supposed to talk to me. Who am I? So I always remember that. And then that basket right there, my very first NBA point, I made free throw. I stepped in the game. Daryl Dawkins hit me across the face with an elbow on the free throw line. Hadn't even run up and down the court. Got to shoot free throw, switched my first one. Airballed my second one, but not only was it about this short, it was about that far to the right of the basket. Like it almost hit the guy blocking out on the right side. So that's a great memory, but it was a fun memory. And then, yeah, QB Brown taught me a lot in the short time I was here, too.
All right, folks. Denver Nuggets current broadcaster, Detroit Pistons champion 1990. The next 82 draft pick, Mr. Hastings, man. Thanks so much. I really appreciate it. Appreciate you. All right, folks, with that.